I updated some of the developer tools that I showed last week. The visual layout is quite a bit better, but on top of that, there's a lot of bugs that I worked out as a result of having these. So I'm just going to run through how we can use this to test out detections on images and export the mcap files, load them into another application that will analyze the file and show us what's in the mcap, and then finally load that into Foxglove. So you can see here that we have all of the endpoints that we had before, where the v2 endpoint is going to provide the mcap files. I'm going to load up an image here. We can choose the model here. We can set the confidence threshold and make sure that mcap is selected, and then run the prediction. All right, so you can see here the visualization of that is a little bit messy. I set the threshold pretty low, and we used the prompt-free method, but we could change that to text prompt. We can type in donut, and then the results should be quite a bit better. So there you go. We have our donuts, and we also have the boilerplate code here for both Python and TypeScript. We also have a curl command, and then we have the mcap file that we can download here. So I'm going to download that mcap. You can kind of look and see what's in that mcap file down below. We could do the same thing here with the MCP server. So if I predict using the v2 endpoint, we can select the model, we can set the confidence, we can choose the same prompt type just to replicate the results, and then let's make sure that we also include an image. All right, there we go. Same results. You can see we can download the mcap there as well. And then we also have this mcap file analyzer. So if I go into our downloads, this is the mcap that we just downloaded, and you can see what's inside of it. So you can see there's 25 detections. For each one of those, we can look at the JSON for it. And then down at the bottom, we have the plotted images, and we can also see what metadata was used to plot that image. So this should help for reproducibility quite a bit. There's a number of other things here that show us what's inside that mcap file. Some of it is less useful than others, but you can click through these tabs and kind of look through that. Finally, we could go to Foxglove. We can load it in. There's not going to be much here to look at, but I just wanted to show that it does have the topics and have some predictions. So there is the sort of end-to-end prediction pipeline using the Fast API and the MCP servers using mcap. All right, and I think that's it.